Hey, Comic Brook. Hey, don't talk. Caroline. Bye bye. Kill face. Didn't get much sleep, so I'm pretty tired. So if I'm low energy, that's why. Woke up a whole bunch last night. Yeah. Work more this week? No. Still just one shift, 8 hours. Pretty sure anyway. Might be worth double checking just to make sure that I'm correct about that. Yep, Friday. One shift on Friday. 2 to 10 though. So. Yeah, I'm gonna have to. I'm definitely gonna have to look for something else. Hey, Tanya. Hey, Buttercup. So yeah, pretty soon I'll need to start looking for a different job. I haven't yet. I haven't even looked into that. I haven't even looked into the price or anything yet. I do need to soon. I don't know. I haven't sent her my Christmas list yet. It's just books. All I want for a staple. I mean, Dave wants what he always wants. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I'll need. Hey, Boop. I'll need to say like my. The only thing I can think of that I want is books. What does he always want? Scotch. Like, I'm pretty sure what Dave wants for Christmas is scotch. There's probably some other like little things that he like. There's probably some other stuff that's useful to him that he wants, but does my mom want? He's asking. Most of the time, what my mom usually wants, Laura Secord chocolate. I don't know, sometimes there's other things. I don't think so yet. Christmas is early on my Christmas pot. Convenient for you, I suppose. And it's brother bit. I mean, yeah, kinda. I think that's yeah. That seems fair to me, Killface. Hey, Apier. And I don't think it's very likely. So we've told him to mind his fucking business. Fair. Business going. Yeah. Would love to get back up there, but hey, Catherine. Hey, Seashell. Guess I've got some Christmas decorations someone's got to do. Do they, though? Does someone have to do it? Line quote. All right, the 10. That's right. I forgot about that. Thanks for reminding me. Let's send out the free memberships. Congratulations, Nicole Marie, Tominator, Campbell's wife. Page 22 and Nikki Fitness. And Shelly, Earthy McLiving, Hope Dunn, Frady, and Laser Possum. So at least one of them went to somebody who, yeah. Hey, Vanna. Never going. I mean, Buttercup's been wanting one for ever and never gotten one. So, do I get through? Nope. You know, yeah, being a mod does not get you a free membership. Be nice if it did, but it doesn't. Turkey cracker one. Cool, cool. You're welcome, Nicole. Turn for one more in my den of sadness, Buttercup. Gotta appreciate a good den of sadness. Hey, Uncle Buck. Pizza Lunchable is better without pepperoni, but no one agrees. Never really gone much for Lunchables. Just call a lunch room. Did you see get stressed out when someone pulled out the Pizza Lunchables because they thought it was raw? Fair, I suppose? I don't know, that's pretty weird. I mean, they are like, you don't cook the Lunchables themselves, but I mean, they are pre cooked. Stressed about all the little cheese trays that are definitely getting here. Oh, yeah. Yeah, that honestly sounds horrible. First time you've ever eaten the cheese. Interesting. Where you can just get ChatGPT to cook your food and fuck your wife. I think ham comes with cheddar. I couldn't tell you. I never had Lunchables. I was never much for Lunchables. I was never one for Lunchables. Transformers Lunchable. I was gonna ask if anybody's watched my new Florence and the Machine video, but clearly not. I haven't had one for 20 years. Yeah, I never had them, so. I would open another tab. Come back later. Yeah, I just looked over and it's like, I've gotten like 2 impressions. Which. Which feels small. Like, I feel like that's not a lot. Kids are eating Mr. Beast Feastables with Prime. Boo. Fuck Mr. Beast. Very old Florence and the Machine song in my head all day. Which one? Which song? Was it Dog Days Are Over? Because that song's real catchy. Just glad with the Rothschilds. Sounds about right. From that album, but not that song. Well, a lot of good songs on that album, so. Hey, Bella. I liked Kiss from a Fist. That was a really good, fun song from that album. Or Kiss with a Fist. Kiss with a Fist. I like that one. First Florence and the Machine song I ever heard, actually, was Kiss with a Fist. You've Got the Love is another really good song from that album. Um, Not Calling You a Liar. Was that song from that first album as well? I don't remember. I don't remember exactly. Anywho. I am going to start having um, I'm going to start having some of the videos go like earlier access. I am going to start doing the early access thing for paid members. And then like and then it'll go. And then after a short time, they'll go live for non-paid members. So I should probably start building up a bit of like a buffer for that. Not calling you a liar. I do like that song as well. Reaction to old school insane advertisements commercials. Yeah, that is definitely something that I will do as well, is like commercial reactions to commercials. Like do like funniest commercials or weirdest commercials or whatever. Coffee ad from a really old Good Housekeeping. Husband spanking his wife for bringing home the wrong coffee. So that would have been like a magazine ad, I assume. I bring home the wrong coffee, milk, cereal, whole fucking grocery list all wrong. Kinky. Yeah, I feel like even into like the early 60s, there'd be ads like in comic books that were sort of along those lines. of like a husband spanking his wife and it being treated as like a normal thing. I think I've seen Ricky spank Lucy. Yeah, I feel like it was relatively common in the 50s. A lot less so into the 60s and onwards. And these days, yeah, spanking is exclusively for kink. Infants drinking 7-Up, doctor approved cigarettes, and things. Yep. Yeah, those were weird times. I've spanned monkeys, if you know what I mean. I don't know what you mean. Oh, spanked monkey. You spanked monkeys. That's a typo. It's like, no, I don't know what you mean. Typo, that makes sense. '80s, '90s toy and food commercials were wild, wild west too. Especially when the movie Wild Wild West came out. Hey, Jeff. Core memory activated. Sweater weather. Also cuffing season. Yet I have a fan on right now. It's feeling weirdly hot in my room. I think since that movie too, I mentioned it. I never watched that movie. The honestly, most interesting bit of trivia that I know about it: the giant mechanical spider. That was basically forced in by a producer who had tried to get it into two previous movies. For some reason, he was just hung up on the idea of a movie using a giant mechanical spider. I think he first tried with a Spider-Man movie. I think maybe might have been the Raimi Spider-Man movie, or it might have been like sort of like not sure if Raimi was even attached to it when that producer was attached to it, but we don't want a giant mechanical spider. Yeah, it's just like a really weird thing. Because like he yeah, so he was like producing like a Spider-Man movie, and he like pushed to have the script include a fight against a giant mechanical spider. And then I believe after that he may have moved on to a Superman movie that never got made, and pushed for that one to have a giant mechanical spider, and then he ended up producing Wild Wild West, and that one he finally got his giant mechanical spider. I want to check something. Okay. So I got it slightly mixed up. So John Peters. So in 1997, uh, yeah. So John Peters was going to produce a Superman movie, which never ended up getting made. It was actually going to be written by Kevin Smith. So Kevin Smith was writing a Superman movie produced by John Peters, and Peters pushed for Superman to fight a giant spider. So yeah, it wasn't even Spider-Man, it was Superman. So he pushed for Superman to fight a giant spider for some reason. Uh, Later on, Neil Gaiman, Tui, fuck that dude, but Neil Gaiman said that Peters had proposed a film adaptation of The Sandman, and he wanted a giant mechanical spider in that. He was just dead set on, damn it, we need a giant spider. We need giant spiders in movies. Nothing else. I mean, probably not. I believe that might have been the Superman movie where Nicolas Cage was going to be Superman. Basically, I mean, yeah, I guess you're not wrong, but But at the same time, like it was a bad. It was just like it was just a bad idea. The dude, like looking through, the guy was clearly a fucking idiot. Until Wild West was actually a good movie if you go into it for what it was. 83 in Florida. Yeah, not bad. But like the Superman movie, like when he wanted to make a Superman movie, he didn't want Superman to fly and didn't want him to appear in his costume. Wanted a robot sidekick for the villain Brainiac. Wanted a fight scene between Brainiac and polar bears. And he wanted a marketable space dog pet, similar to Chewbacca. He did end up producing. He did end up working as a producer on Superman Returns, a movie that was not great. Like not really terrible, but not great. Marksman. Eh. Can't say I liked any of the Superman movies. Christopher Reeve, first one, the first Christopher Reeve Superman movie. That one was a good movie. That was like a high watermark for superhero film. Like legitimately, the that first Donna Reeves Superman movie, that is legitimately one of the benchmarks. Even today, all these years later, it still stands as like one of the peak superhero movies. These days in less in theaters. Um, yeah. 17 is snowing again. Well, that sucks. But yeah, it's. I feel like part of the reason. Most people enjoy their homes more than theaters. Yeah, and like theaters are like going to a movie is really expensive. Like we've had more snow than you guys up there. Yo, maybe. Another thing, another issue, I think. Most of the time, for the most part, um, when a movie is released to the theater, I believe the studio gets a larger portion of the initial profits, and then the theater will get a larger portion of like sort of the longer term profits. And I honestly kind of think that studios sort of deliberately sabotage sort of the long term accessibility availability of the films. Understand Christopher Cave in Mexico is actually krypton, so it's impossible for humans to be in the cave more than 8 minutes. So yeah, like the studios would rather like release it, get big upfront ticket sales, and then get it on streaming a month later. Put it on streaming a month later. Um, so that, people go to see it once in the theater and then like, yeah, all right, I'll just wait for it to come out on streaming to watch it again. But yeah, I do honestly wonder if the fact that movies do come out on streaming so quickly, I do kind of wonder if it's a deliberate shot at theaters from studios that are just fucking idiotic. Video checks. I don't think I have seen video of it. I feel like I've heard of it and like seen images of it. So deep if you're in the same amount of time. I like. I don't really like going to see a movie multiple times in the theater. I don't know. I'm kind of fine just watching it once, you know? Times have changed. That they have. That they have. And they continue to. They continue to change. This has worked hard for. Oh, Misters. Worked hard. All the blood. I couldn't go watch it in the theater because it's a Disney film now, so. And Disney can go fuck itself. Air pulses around your head perfectly, simulates bullets whizzing past. Yeah. Honestly, I tend to be okay with just like I don't really need that stuff. I just want to watch the damn movie. I don't need my seat moving, air moving around me. I don't need 3D any of that shit. I just want to watch the damn movie. Re-release of Jaws, and that was awesome. And that's producer of Alpha was a total dick. Really? That's funny. Was there anything specific about that made him an asshole? Was there anything like anything specific that he did? Theaters are way too loud for me. Yeah, can't disagree with you. Made everyone trade off as a career. I mean, like, I'm not gonna like. everyone treats the Muppets as if they're real. And yeah, not breaking character, yeah. To find an actor is a horrible person in real life. I mean, you can still watch their movies. You know, and like when a person turns out to be awful, you should be careful not to like give them any more money. But I mean, you're allowed to continue enjoying their stuff. That said, um, it is often difficult to like once you know something bad about a person. I find it can get really tough to enjoy anything from that person again. So Jen Henson work. Yeah, absolutely. Like I said, everyone treats the Muppets as if they're real. That actor now the puppet got into a real fight. That is hilarious, actually. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I feel like if you're like doing like Sesame Street, you know, you talk to Elmo. You don't talk to Elmo's actor, you talk to Elmo. Treehouse Detectives. But seriously, as a society, we've decided that the Muppets are real. So remember when Larry David choked Elmo? Yeah, Larry David's kind of a dick. Fourth wall break goes both ways. Yeah. But yeah, I mean, like people treat. I feel like as a society, a lot of us treat the Muppets as being more real than a lot of actual people. The Muppets are more real to a lot of us than people we actually know. $12-foot Kermit statue here. Nice. Animal from the Muppets is more real than I. It's true. You don't get any realer than Animal. He's the realest one there is. I got censored for saying I touched Kermit's frog groin. I like the Muppet version of Bohemian Rhapsody. It's a lot of fun, but being the Muppets, they can't talk about just killed a man or I don't want to die. I wish I'd never been born at all. They can't really include that stuff. So like there's a long section there where they just sort of cut out the lyrics and just have what's his name? Animal going, Mama? Mama! And it's like, I don't really like that section. That's my party animal t-shirt. Keep fishing with Weezer. I forgot they did a video with Weezer. So we saw his Magic Mike too. I like the Muppets video with music video with OK Go. Oh, Uncle Buck, it's water and Tylenol time. Like when the Muppets do damn near anything. Yeah, the Muppets are almost always great. They're just fun. About the only time I enjoy Christmas songs is when they're sung by the Muppets. Their version of 12 Days of Christmas that they did was it John Denver that they did that with? I think it's John Denver that they did 12 Days of Christmas with. And then Muppet Family Christmas has them singing a whole bunch of Christmas songs. Swedish Chef's great. Yeah, Muppet Family Christmas was that was the one I watched as a kid. taped from the TV. Setting up Christmas playlist for a weekend. I need to look up all the Muppet specials and movies. Yeah, we had that one taped from the TV. I think might have even had some of the commercials. A lot of the commercials. I think a lot of the commercial breaks made it in. Some I think might have been cut. Here's the weird thing: the version we had, because it was taped from the TV, and I think my parents might have been late. Might have been just like a little bit late, uh, getting the recording started, and I think they might have cut the recording off a little bit early because the very beginning and very end both weren't there. Because like it opens with I think a few of them. Yeah, it opens with like Kermit, Fozzie, and I think a couple others. Um, in a car driving and singing. But I only discovered that that's how it opened a few years ago when I watched when I watched it on YouTube. Yeah, I watched Muppet Family Christmas. Like I'm pretty sure on YouTube, and there's the full version, and that's when I discovered, oh, it actually has stuff part of the beginning, and then like at the very end, there's great gag that again I only recently discovered. Like I only discovered on that one watch. Watch it on Patreon. Suppose it is still on YouTube. Oh dang! Somebody uploaded it with ads. That's funny. Only 47 minutes. The movie's only 47 minutes long. I thought it was longer. For Muppets Christmas Carol. That one's also really good, though. That one I didn't watch until adulthood with Chantal. The full Muppets Christmas Carol is not on YouTube. So, we'll not be able to watch Muppets Christmas Carol. For Patreon. Oh snap! There's 2 new DJ Coverbun songs. The first episodes in the show. Gingerbread Man song I sing that to this day while making gingerbread. Enter the sandstorm and scratches all down my back. So I'll need to do video reacting to those 2. Back later in the month. I mean, it's on there, but I'd have to pay for it. It's not free. No one's uploaded it to YouTube like all free. And I don't think anyone will. That one, I think, because that one got a theatrical release, I suspect the copyright's a lot tighter. Muppet Family Christmas was like a TV special. And like I think just not as big. You know, Muppet Christmas Carol was a big deal. It was a hugely popular movie. So, you know, enforcing the copyright on that one is going to be important. Muppet Family Christmas, yeah, it was released on TV in 1987. There's a lot of people who haven't heard of that one. So it's easy for that one to skate through and not get taken down. Episode 2. Oh, was it actually considered an episode of the show? Or are you talking about like where you got your gingerbread song from? Gingerbread Man? Yeah. All right. Now I'm with you. I do Christmas, but I watch a lot of Christmas movies, especially Scrooge or Christmas Carol or Ebenezer. Yeah, I don't really watch Christmas movies either. Not my thing. Hey, Killface. Hey, you didn't miss much. We were talking about Muppet Family Christmas and like Muppet Christmas stuff in general. So, nothing important. We watched Uncle Buck. Neat. Good winter movie. Their Christmas movie is the original Grinch. It's a good one. It's a good one. Christmas Vacation, Home Alone. Yeah, I watched those when I was young. Die Hard, not a Christmas movie, but it's set during Christmas. Yeah. All the old animations, they're dated. There's a charm to them, though. You know, Grinch, Rudolph, even Frosty. There is a charm to those old animations. This animated Grinch was amazingly well done. Captured classic created Mr. Dr. Seuss and brought it to a whole new generation. Well, that's cool. One thing I find, speaking of the Grinch, the live action animated Grinch movie. Here's what I find funny about the live action animated Grinch movie. Little Cindy Lou Who grew up to be kind of a badass grunge rock star. The Pretty Reckless. So yeah, there's like this rock band, The Pretty Reckless, led by Taylor Momsen, who played little Cindy Lou Who in the live action Grinch. Yeah, they're pretty good. They're a pretty good band. Like she's a solid front woman. I like a fair number of the songs are about like she does sing about like substance abuse and shit like because she went through some shit. She did go through some shit. So yeah, little Cindy Lou Who. Singing about being fucked up on drugs. And kid stars. It's common with kid stars, child stars. Dorothy. Who's Dorothy? Rock and blues. Well, doesn't look like they have a Wikipedia article. So good night, Bella. On YouTube. Saying live, she's a damn good live performer. Cool, cool. Very nice. Heaven knows. Did I get that song? Did I download that one? That's a relatively recent one, isn't it? Maybe not. Okay, not recent. That's 2014. All right, because they did release a song not long ago. Like in advance of yes, For I Am Death, Life Evermore, Part 2. Yeah, I don't think they've announced when their next album is going to be. But they have released a single in advance of it. Oh, also apparently they hard time tracking music. I usually find out on YouTube. Apparently they also just released a Christmas album. On Halloween. They released a Christmas album on Halloween, which is somehow appropriate for them, honestly. I doubt I'll bother listening to it. I'm honestly, in all honesty, I'm probably not even going to give that one a try. Give that one a listen. It is almost impossible to do a Christmas song that I enjoy. I've listened to bands I've checked out Christmas albums by bands that I absolutely love, and I hated the song, and I hated their Christmas albums. Yeah, She and Him. I love She and Him. Great duo. Hated their Christmas album, and I still didn't hate, but I did not like their Christmas album. Dolly Rots. Dolly Rots are great. They're really fun. They put out a Christmas album. There was like one song on there that I enjoyed. So, me first and the Gimme Gimmes. Yeah, they're a fun band. They're not a band that I really listen to. They're not a band that I've listened to that much of. They don't quite click with me, but just ain't into the ho ho ho's exactly. Dropkick Murphys at Christmas song was amazing. I've probably heard that one because Christmas Day, my brother usually puts on his Spotify playlist, or like usually puts on like a Spotify Christmas playlist. I'm pretty sure the Dropkick Murphy song was on there. I don't remember it. Don't remember that one. But like I'm almost positive it's on there. Like a lot of comedy Christmas songs as well. Which do not enjoy comedy songs in general. Actually, speaking of Christmas songs, one Christmas song that I do enjoy. There is one Christmas song that I do enjoy. Fairy Tale of New York. Especially the I like there's a really good cover by the by a Canadian band named called Stars. DJ Cumberbund is nobody. So yes and no. His mashups are often funny, but they're also just really fucking good. Yeah, I especially like I do prefer the Stars version of Fairy Tale of New York because I don't really like Shane Black's vocals. I just don't really like that guy's voice. Yeah, for like comedy songs, like for me, like there are songs that I like that are there are songs that I like that are funny. But even if you're not paying attention, they still sound good. Whereas a comedy song, if you're not paying attention to it, honestly does generally doesn't sound all that good. Hey, Sar, do you want to die together? By Stars a good song. I haven't heard that one. I haven't heard nearly it. I haven't listened to nearly enough Stars. They are a really good band. I do need to listen to a lot more of them. They are great. Canadian Bride. Yeah. But yes, in general, Christmas songs can fuck off. Get up, wake up. I didn't sleep well. I didn't sleep well, so I am very, very tired. Once I'm done here, I figure I'll probably record something for my patron because there is a new, there are two new DJ Cumberbund songs. Hey, Shelly. So I'll check out the two new, an ad for spotascammer.com. Two new DJ Cumberbund songs, so I'll record myself reacting to those because I do like me some DJ Cumberbund. Oh, good night, Kaleface. Right, I gotta pee. I'll be back in a minute. I'm back. Oh, good night, Catherine. Thursday family finally left and went home. Yay. Yeah. Hey, Janice. Early. Yeah. Yeah, like the early releases right now, it's like a couple days. Early releases are only like, released a couple days early. As I sort of build up a bit of a buffer. Like I'll try to build up a bit of a buffer so that, you know, early release might be like a couple weeks. Hey, Mandy. Crafting stream. I'm not really an artsy person. Crafts kind of stuff, it's not really my thing. What is my thing? Jack shit mostly. Issue there, Uncle. Like, I would want to get like some extras or something. If we say here, oh yeah, what is my thing? Yeah, discover what your thing is. Everyone's got a thing. Yeah, Uncle, like I'm not. I don't have good hand-eye coordination. I'm not great at like, especially like painting small things. I'd be worried about making big smudges and everything. So I would probably end up wanting. You want to see my thing? I probably would end up wanting to get like some semi-disposable figures to practice on. Yeah, some simple like some of the more you can get like Cerberus figures. I probably want to get like Cerberus figures to practice on. thing with that, though, is they're expensive, and paint is also expensive. Just bought a bunch of miniatures, now we gotta try and paint them. Got shaky hands painting things small, so I get it. Should have got her in your PO box. Guess not. Oh well. Make no stories working. I kind of wish that I could like get back to writing, but I just do not have writing in me. I just do not have it in me to write. Because once upon a time, I did enjoy writing at one point. I'm getting that over. Good question. Let me check the. In transit. So, no delivery date estimated. Snow. Yeah. Creative hobby. Pizza soul. Stuck in a snowbank in Illinois. It is in Illinois. Funnily enough, Uncle Buck, the most recent tracking actually does show that it's in Illinois as of today. Carroll Stream, Illinois. so, funnily enough, yes, yeah. Hi, Grit Chicken. It hasn't actually been that long. It only shipped a few days ago. Week ago. Only shipped a week ago. So, it'll be there by Christmas. I would think so. Main hub, not that close to me. Hey, Violet. Not that far either. Is it a big package? I don't think it'll be too big. How much is the Van Gogh going for? What Van Gogh? Yeah, I think Van Gogh paintings do tend to be pretty expensive. Sunflowers Lego set is $200. Whew, starting out. Woof. Oh, Lego painting. Yeah, Lego. Legos are getting pretty expensive. Lego sets are more expensive. Like Gingerbread has one, 213. Holy shit! Mandy Moon. Mandy Moon 4. Thank you for $50, Mandy. Holy shit. Thank you very much. Someone who needs money might be selling some Lego sets. And is that like a little dog thing? Is that like a little dog emoji? Bought Batman Lego today for my daughter's boyfriend. Oh, Santa. Oh, Santa, yeah. I'm stupid. Yeah, Santa makes more sense. That that definitely makes more sense than what I was thinking. Cyber Monday deal, yep. Just need some readers. Can't see anything that's just red. It is very red. I could tell there was a little emoji there. I just Couldn't quite tell what it was initially. Hence my goofy ass thinking it was a dog. So yeah, thank you very much, Mindy. As far as like just need some writers or some readers. No, what I like, I it's just I like. She's become an IRL streamer. What do you mean an IRL streamer? Oh, like you mean outside the house? I don't know about that. Yeah, I don't. I don't know about going outside. Got my own Nintendo 64 for my son when he brought home an old CRT TV. Nice. I'm from the Pokemon Stadium. Never played that one. Any good books lately? Not yet. I do need to do more reading. I mean, yes, it is cold, but still, I do still want to. Need to actually, you know, start planning it and shit. Which, ugh, tedious. Need a schedule. Yep. Yeah. Ideally, I should. Anyway, 2 hours, so it's time to get going. So I'm gonna call it a night here. So thanks for watching. And good night, everybody.